What is up, YouTube? As you guys can tell, the quality of my video is much better than the rest of them because I have a camera now and I have this beautiful ring light that I purchased off of Amazon. It's the newer one that everyone gets. It's the cheapest one, I'm pretty sure. Either way, good quality. So I'm super excited to make all these videos for you guys. Today's video is going to be how I do my l.c.o method, which is not the lock method. The l.c.o method is just a little bit backwards, and I have a specific reason for why I do that. If you're a low porosity hair girl like me, you might want to stay tuned because I have some good tips in this video today. And I'm just going to get right into the video and show you guys how I achieve these curls today. So jumping straight into the video, I'm going to go ahead and take out this mess that I've created. Honestly guys, people love my hair, but they don't know what goes on behind the scenes of me not doing it, which is very unhealthy for your hair. There will be days where I just leave it up in a bun because I don't go anywhere. But yes, I'm just going to start by sectioning my hair in half, and I'm only going to show you how I style my hair doing the method just on one half of my hair because I don't think it's necessary to do it on my whole head. And it's very tangled right now, and it's completely dry, nothing is on it. So I'm going to go ahead and start by just taking my spray bottle and getting my hair wet first. I do have some aloe vera gel in here. I choose to use aloe vera gel because with low porosity hair, you might not know, but that's why I'm informing you in this video. With low porosity hair, humectants are really good for your hair. So things like aloe vera gel, honey, and vegetable glycerin are my top 3 humectants that I use to add extra moisture to my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my hair and get it nice and damp. Now I went on ahead and grabbed a towel too because my hair is going to be dripping. And my hair is pretty wet. I like to get it pretty wet. It's probably splashing everywhere. But me personally, I like to go ahead and have some slip on my hair so it's just a little bit easier to detangle instead of getting my hair wet and then brushing right through it or finger detangling it, however you want to go about it. So to add some slip to my hair, I'm going to go ahead and be taking my leave-in conditioner, which is the first step of the l.c.o method that I'm going to be using today. The L stands for leave-in conditioner. Some people say it stands for liquid, but this is just the method that I've been using and what works for me. I'm going to be using the Olive Miracle leave-in conditioner, and this is just the leave-in conditioner that I'm choosing to use today. It smells really good, and I literally have 1,000 leave-in conditioners that I could use, but I'm just going to be using this one for today. So I'm taking a good amount, and there's hair on my hand already, and I'm just going to literally coat my hair with that and literally just giving myself a little bit more slip. It's crazy with this light, I can see everything. All of the water splashing and all of the dust and particles in the air. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'm just adding some slip to my hair first, and then I'll go in, detangle it a little bit, and I'll probably go in with my brush usually just because I get more defined curls that way when I actually brush out my hair. But right now I'm just kind of finger detangling it. I hate finger detangling, guys. If I were better at it, I'd do it. And they say oh, it's less damage and blah 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 blah. It don't work for me. Either way, my hair is breaking off, so there's nothing wrong with a little bit of breakage, guys. But it'll be so much easier for me to actually brush through my hair now that I've done this. So now I'm going to be taking my paddle brush, my broken paddle brush, and I'm just going to go in and detangle this a little bit better. And it's so much easier to detangle since I gave my hair just a little bit more slip to actually get through my follicles, not follicles, but get through the strands. So now my hair is just a little, way more detangled. I can actually, run my fingers through it happily, and it's perfectly fine. So now I'm going to go in and add more water. This is just my method of doing it. You guys, if this is too much moisture for your hair, my hair can take all this moisture. If it's too much for you, don't keep adding moisture, don't keep adding water, don't keep adding leave-in conditioner. Do whatever works for you. I'm just saying what works for me, knowing that I have low porosity hair and my hair texture or curl pattern is about a 3 It's like a 3B, 3C. I do get that question a lot too, like what's my curl pattern, and like for the longest I didn't know. So I just asked my aunt, who's actually a hairstylist. So I've added some more water into my hair. I'm going to go back in with the first step again, which is your leave-in conditioner. When I first started doing this, or like looked it up, I was like, okay, there's a lock method, but there's an l.c.o method as well. What's the difference? The reason that I'm doing the l.c.o method, for my hair in particular, having low porosity hair, my hair does not obtain moisture that well, so I need to moisturize it as best as I can, which is so hard sometimes. But I mean, as long as you figure out a method for yourself, then everything works out. And I'm like sitting here with product in my hand because I didn't think this through. But I want to talk first, and it doesn't really matter if it's sitting in my hands. But with the lock method, they go liquid and then they go oil, so L-O and then C. Just basic science. After doing some research, it just all made sense. Water and oil don't mix, so if you're hoping to seal in moisture by putting on the oil in the second step, you're not necessarily sealing in the moisture as best as possible. And I did test out this method compared to the lock method, and I like this one so much better because I do get much better results. As dumb as that sounds, but I get better results whenever I do my oil last, because the oil is going to seal in that cream that I put in. L stands for the leave-in, which is all over my hands. C stands for the cream. Whatever cream that you want to use, I prefer to use a light cream because with low porosity hair, your hair it doesn't absorb moisture as much. So if you have a product that's weighing your hair down, it's not going to obtain that moisture as much as someone else who would have normal hair or high porosity hair would. So I go in with my leave-in conditioner, then I go in with my cream, and then I go in with the oil to seal in that actual cream that's actually sealing in moisture. So that's just my reasoning behind why I do l.c.o instead of l.o.c. But enough talking about the science behind it. I'm going to go ahead and coat my hair with my leave-in conditioner. The next part of the l.c.o method that I'm using today is going to be your cream. I'm going to be using the Cantu Care for Kids curling cream, and yes, it is a kids curling cream, but it still works amazing, and I love Cantu products. I just grabbed this because, you know, it's going to be gentle on your hair, and I like gentle products on my hair, and because I ran out of my Cantu regular curling cream. I love both of them though. I'm only going to be using a little bit of this. This is like a little bit to me, just because it is thicker. So if it is too thick for your hair, like I was saying, we have low porosity hair if you're on this video. If you don't have low porosity hair, then this method would probably work best backwards for you, or you might not even need to use the same products as I'm using. But the curling cream, the regular Cantu curling cream, is a little bit lighter on your hair. And like I said, you don't want heavy products on low porosity hair because it just weighs your curls down and prevents it from being defined. The last step of the l.c.o method that I'm going to be using today is going to be oil, which is what the O stands for, and I'm using sweet almond oil as my sealing oil, whatever you want to call it, to seal in that cream. Little tip for low porosity hair, which I did not know before: oils like coconut oil and olive oil really aren't good for your hair because they're too heavy for your hair. You want to stick with lighter oils like sweet almond oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed oil, things like that, because they're not going to weigh down your curls like coconut oil or olive oil would. So I'm going to be using just a little bit of almond oil. And then I'm just going to rake through my hair and sort of focus on my ends. I'll probably go through and do that again. Or go through and put some more oil on my ends, just because you need to focus on your ends a little bit more. And then that is the last step to the method. And then that's the last step to the method, guys. After that, I pretty much just scrunch my hair one good time. And then I don't touch my hair while it's drying whatsoever, because it just messes up my hair and it's no good. So if I do need my hair to dry just a little bit faster, like I have a game, my brother's basketball game to go to after this, so I might want my hair to dry just a little bit faster, I'll use my diffuser, but I'll use it on my cool setting. Other than that, I really don't touch my hair at all. I don't try to finger coil it unless I'm going to finger coil my hair for that day. I just kind of let it do its thing and dry on its own. Who is calling me? My phone is connected to my speaker, so you can hear this phone call right now, and I really apologize, guys. Okay, apologies about the phone call that I was getting, guys, but it was the end of the routine anyways. I just have to finish off the top section of my hair, but like I was saying before, I really don't touch my hair unless I need to use my diffuser really quick. I use it on the cool setting, and I don't touch my hair, just let it dry. I'll show you guys what it looks like from this angle. But yes, I'm going to go finish off the top section of my hair, and then I will show you guys the end results. Hopefully you use this method. Like, the reason I use this method is because the seasons are changing. I do live in Colorado. It gets cold. Hair gets dry, skin gets dry, lips get dry, everything gets dry. So just to add a little bit more moisture to my low porosity hair that already doesn't absorb moisture as well as other hair does, this is the method that I particularly like to go with, the l.c.o method, not the lock method, because it's just backwards. You're not going to seal in any moisture by putting the oil second. You want to seal in that cream that you put onto your beautiful hair. But let me go finish the top section. Like I said, I'll show you guys the end results, and I will be right back. So guys, these are pretty much the end results, you know, just how my hair would look normally, I guess. It's not all the way dry. It's like, I want to say like 65-75% dry, but I have a game to go to. I could film it afterwards, but my makeup's probably gonna look like trash. Like, I'm gonna just show you guys what it looks like for right now, because majority of it is dry. But if you guys do try out the l.c.o method because you have low porosity hair where your hair doesn't absorb moisture as well, just like mine, then let me know your results in the comments, or like message me on Snapchat. I actually open my Snapchats. Well, actually I do the thing where like you open it and like you can see the message, but you don't really open it, so they don't know that you open it. Just because I don't know who you guys are, but I still try to open your stuff at this point. Or like message me on YouTube, or email me, like message me on Instagram. I'm better on Instagram than I am anything. And let me know what your results are, or if you've already tried it, any other tips that you guys might have. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave your comments, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.